guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video I want to do my makeup myself. I usually do not do makeup. Okay, whenever you see me put on makeup, it's either I go to a makeup artist or my younger sister does it for me. So now I want to do this makeup myself. So what you just see me applying now is the Goji berry facial serum. Yes, we need to make the face stay hydrated. And the next thing you're seeing me holding is the Mary Kay pore minimizer. Now this video is for beginners. I am not a professional. Like I said, I don't do makeup myself, but if you are like me, you are one of those people that feel you cannot do your makeup yourself, you have to start from somewhere. So this is my first trial. Trust me, I am open to correction and improvement. Okay, so this is me basically brushing my eyebrows. It's really necessary for this step. Okay, really necessary, because before I came on camera I tried to do the eyebrow once and it didn't go well when I didn't brush it, so I decided to brush it. Now this is me trying to do the eyebrow. I'm using this hack I saw on YouTube. You have to put 4 dots, okay, 5 dots actually, 2 at the front, 2 at the middle and 1 at the end. The 2 at the middle, that's where the arc is supposed to form. Okay, so that's what I'm basically doing. And then the 1 at the front, you cross it over to meet the other one, as you can see. Yes, you just join them together, and that's the one in the middle, the other one, you just join them together. So this is really not easy at all, but I have to try. Okay, I used to think that eyebrow would be the most difficult part of me doing my makeup, but the eyebrow was even easier compared to others. So you keep watching and you will see the kind of thing I did at the end, but the makeup actually turned out okay for a beginner. Just sit back, relax and watch me do my eyebrow. So after filling in, I decided to use the brush to brush it again to make it look very natural. I don't want, and besides, I think another problem I had with this eyebrow was the eye pencil I used, the Davis eye pencil I used. It's not really good. It was just breaking and falling. It was too sticky. It was not even, whenever I try to draw a straight line or something, it's not just going well at all. I know that I'm a beginner, but that Davis eye pencil is not good at all for me. The one I got actually is not good. So now I'm trying to conceal the eyebrow. Okay, I did the other eyebrow off camera. So now this is me trying to conceal. Just sit back, relax and watch me do it. Yeah, so at this point I did not know how to position my hand, especially doing it in front of a camera. Guys, this is the most difficult. I'm sure that if I did this in front of a mirror, I'll do better than doing it in front of a camera, making sure that you guys actually see what I'm doing while trying to position my eye. I don't even know how to position my eyes, but I was just trying to do it. So there's something I forgot to do from the videos I watched. For this upper part of the eyebrow, I'm supposed to use a concealer, okay, but the color of my I'm supposed to use the foundation, sorry, not the concealer, but the color of my concealer is almost the same thing like my foundation, which is not supposed to be. So I just decided to use it. Another thing I did not do while I was concealing this eyebrow, I was not supposed to add up more concealer to the brush when I was doing the top. I was supposed to use the remnant from the one I used to conceal the bottom of the eyebrow, but on this second eyebrow I did it right. So after concealing the bottom of this eyebrow and blending, I used the remaining one on the brush to conceal the top. That made it quite easy for me to blend. Okay, so this is me just blending and blending. Yes, so at a point I was tired of blending with the brush I used to conceal. I had to take a fresh brush, and that helped me really remove these harsh lines on the eyebrow, because there were these harsh lines that were not just going away. I had to use a fresh brush, and yes, that really helped me. So for a beginner, this is one trick I think you should try when you're trying to blend your concealer. Yeah, so that's it basically. I don't know, my eyebrow did not really come out as I wanted, but yeah, it's manageable. Now I want to go in with the foundation. So this foundation I got is the Jaydriz Foundation. Okay, I'm going to put it on the screen. And this is me just putting foundation on my face without measurements, or without, you know, taking note of the quantity I put, and I feel like this is too much. Now I am blending with my beauty blender. Okay, so I think this was quite the easiest part of the whole makeup for me, honestly. Yes, I know it's not looking like I'm blending it properly for a beginner, but don't worry, I'll blend it anyways. Just see how it's going to look in the end. Yeah, I keep doing that. I'm blending. At this point, I was looking at myself in my phone camera because I felt like I was doing rubbish. Oh, pardon that sound. Okay, so I thought I was doing rubbish at that time, but well, when I checked the video, it was not so bad. It was not so bad at all. So this is me actually blending, still blending. Yeah. So I think I'm satisfied with that now. I want to now put some concealer, just as I see other makeup artists doing, but my concealer shade is not really lighter than my skin so much. You know, the concealer was just like the color of my skin. It ought to have been like 2 shades lighter, but I'm going to be managing this for the main time. Okay, so at this point I want to blend, okay, with the other part of the downward part of the beauty sponge. I don't really have a lot of application tools. Yes, so I did not really buy, I just bought mostly products. I did not buy application tools, so I'm just managing this one for the meantime. I think on my next video I'll get proper application tools. Okay, I think that also affected the outcome of this makeup, but for a beginner I think I'm still doing well. So let's go. At this point, I do not know how to blend this whole thing, okay? Especially the one at the forehead. I did not know if I was doing it right, but I sure had to blend it because you can see the demarcation on my forehead. I was just confused on how to blend it, but I'm blending it anyways. Just watch me blend. And yeah, at the end of the day, I ended up blending it. So at this point, I think I'm done blending, and I believe this is the part where I have to set the makeup up with a setting spray. So actually I did not learn this part well from the videos I watched. I sprayed too much guys, but I had to let it dry, and yes, it's dried now. And now I want to apply my eyeshadow. Okay, I'm going to put the name of the eyeshadow. I got this eyeshadow for 2,500 naira, and it was at this point I knew that my village people had started. So I went on with this applicator. I don't know what they call it, but it was not doing what my brain was asking it to do. My hand was basically not doing it, so I had to take a brush, and the brush was quite easier. But one thing you need to notice, I did not have an eyeshadow base, and since my concealer was not so bright, I don't think it did not really give this eyeshadow the pop. But then again, I did not know how to apply this eyeshadow. I think on my next video I'm going to do better. I'm going to do more research on how to apply this eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow application, I know that the darker color has to come by the side. The first one you apply, the darker colors, and the lighter colors just very close to corner of the nose area, that area that's close to the nose. So this is me basically trying to apply it. It was not really giving me what I wanted it to give, but I was just doing whatever I knew I could do. So I go on with the darker color, blend, and then I swap again, going with the lighter color. So this is basically what I just kept doing. Okay, I just kept doing that. It did not really give what I wanted it to give on camera, but physically the color came out more. If you had seen me physically, I think the light was shining so bright that it was not really giving the eyeshadow opportunity to, I don't know, to really pop. But physically the color of the eyeshadow came out more than in camera. Okay, but I know that my blending skill for this eyeshadow was not really giving but I just had to do the little that I had to do. I kept blending and blending and blending, and I think I stained the corner of my eye, so I had to blend that off with my beauty blender. Now I had already done the other eye off camera because it was not easy doing it in front of the camera. I had to go and do that in front of the mirror, and this is me trying to do my lipstick. Okay, I'm doing my lips actually, sorry. Do my lips, and I'm lining my lips now. So I had to let that, pause that, and I had to go in with my Zickel powder, compact powder. I just kept on blending and blending and blending with my you can see that I did not have applicator. It was at this point I knew that my village people, they were just here to make me do rubbish. So they spoiled the whole thing, because I don't know, this is not what I see people doing when they are applying their eyeliner. I was just doing rubbish. My hands were shaking. I don't know what I was doing. I am normally supposed to skip this part, but I want people to see my struggles. Like, I want you guys to see my struggles and tell me how I can do better. So this is me actually struggling, and I ended up doing rubbish. Because what's this? No, what the fuck is this? Hello? So I did rubbish. Yes, I own up to it. I had to abandon that one and try the second one. My hands were still shaking, but I think I did better on my second trial. Trust me, guys, this is the first time I'm trying to do this. Like, the first time. I've never practiced it, and this is the first time I'm trying to do it, and I did rubbish. But hopefully I'll practice this for 1 week, and I'll learn hacks for you guys, and I'll come and tell you guys. So I had to just do my lips off camera. Okay, I did my lips off camera, and I went in with my setting powder. I'm going to put the name of the setting powder I use. Setting powder is so good. I love setting powder. I don't know if I'm applying it well. I'm just applying it randomly, like the way I'm supposed to apply foundation. But well, this is the outcome of the makeup. Okay, it did not really give me what I wanted it to give, but this is my first trial. I hope to do better next time.